bringing a new face and dynamic to the home inspection industry. Kismet Kennedy Home Inspections, owned and operated by Nashelle Kennedy.
No. Yes. Sorry. Hey guys, it's your girl Nashelle, and y'all see how comfortable I am, lounging. No, I'm joking with y'all. So today I want to discuss with you all purchasing under an LLC. Now, when you're purchasing investment properties, it's never a good idea to purchase under your name because it opens you up for liabilities. So you always want to purchase under an LLC. Now, this is debatable because some people feel as though you get better tax credits when you purchase under your own personal name. However, others feel as though you get business tax credits when you purchase under an LLC. I feel as though I'll pay the piper to be the boss because, listen, Uncle Sam going to get his money regardless. So I'd rather go ahead and maybe pay a little bit of the elevated taxes, but keep myself from any liabilities or opening myself up to any potential liabilities. So if somebody is to fall on your property and it's under your personal name, honey, they get to come after you personally and anything that's under your name. I'm cool. I'm not going to risk that. I'll go ahead and buy it under an LLC. And listen, the only thing you can come after is whatever that property is worth. That's it. We're going to call it a day there. And also when buying under an LLC, you must make sure that you purchase each property under its own LLC. It needs to have its own federal identification number, also known as an EIN number. And it needs to have its own state tax numbers. Now, in some states, you have to file for business tax licenses, wage tax account numbers. Like, there's different account numbers that you might have to file within your city and within your state. And you must make sure that whenever you do an LLC, you give the property its own account numbers. So one for each property. So for instance, here in Philadelphia, if you owe taxes on one property and you have 10 properties, they're under different LLCs, but they all have the same business tax account numbers, which are the city tax account numbers, then honey, guess what? They're all under one tax account number and they fall under one category. So if you owe taxes on one of them, the city won't let you pull permits or renter's license on any of them. So it's very important that when doing these LLCs, you give them all their own individual tax account numbers, no matter what. Otherwise, it defeats the purpose and you wasted the money doing the LLC for no reason, because if something happens, you still left them all vulnerable to each other's liabilities. So if you don't know, and honestly, doing an LLC is like kind of easy, but if you don't know what you're doing, do not do it yourself. Find somebody who is professional and knows how to do them. You don't necessarily always have to go to the big corporations, LegalZoom, and all that other good stuff. Support some of the local businesses in your area. Support some of the privately owned, mom and pop shops, because I guarantee you there are plenty of them in your area that will do your LLC for you for a fraction of the cost of what the major companies will, and they'll make sure they complete all of the paperwork for you, and they're not going to taxate you on each individual thing that they have to do. Oh, and this is another myth that I want to tell y'all. Be prepared. So your EIN number, most lawyers, major companies that do the LLCs, they will charge you extra to give you your your EIN number quickly. It doesn't cost them a penny extra to get the EIN number right then and there when they file the LLC. Matter of fact, you can get your EIN number before you even actually get your LLC paperwork. Yes, this is factual. So don't let them be like, oh, I'm charging you an extra $150. The devil is a liar. No, ma'am. EIN numbers are free. So even if they do the LLC paperwork for you for the state, you can still get your own EIN number for free online, and it literally takes like 5 minutes. That's it. So this is, I'm about to plug real quick, this is one of the services that I provide. So if you are in need of an LLC or an EIN number and you need it in a hurry, I can do this service for you. And you can contact me via email, cell phone, social media. Don't contact me in the comments and be like, yo, can you do an LLC for me? Because I may not see it exactly when you need it. So you're best off emailing, text messaging, calling, social media, slide in my DMs. You know what I mean? So if you guys have any other further questions in regards to getting an LLC or your EIN number, make sure you reach out to me. Or if you have a comment or you want me to do a video on another topic, leave it in the comments below. And as always, peace and love.